Hi there, welcome to my channel, Aqualuna73. Um, this is going to be a reading for Cancer. Cancer, this is in the afternoon, okay, so there's going to be background noise because the wind is starting to blow very hard, and yeah, where I live near the coast. So, there's a lot of wind, okay. And usually when this happens, we have to prepare because trees get uprooted, people's roofs blow off. That's just the type of area that I live in, or not area, but the specific. I don't know if you can hear in the background. Anyway, the noise in the background, that's just someone making sure the gazebo that we have outside, that we sit under when we barbecue or whatever, is secure because the wind is going to become severe. Okay, it's already starting. Anyway, I'm totally digressing here. Thank you to everyone who are new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone's support. I love you all. And please continue to do so. If you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So like I said, this is a Cancer reading. You need to know where your Sun, your Moon, and your Venus placements are. You need to get your birth chart calculated in order for you to find the maximum benefit for the readings, okay? So, Cancer, like I said, I wanted to do your reading this morning. I started the reading. When I finished the reading, I saw that the reading wasn't recording. I did a second one. I wasn't satisfied with that reading. So I deleted that one, and now I'm back doing your reading. Okay. And Cancer, I felt your reading was very heavy. I think the first two reasons why it didn't come through is because it's someone that's attached to something. I don't know what this individual is attached to, but this person is clinging for dear life onto something. I don't know if it's an idea or a person, but it's definitely some type of trauma that this person is experiencing. I don't know if it's an adult that he has a childhood trauma wound, but the energy is very heavy. And when I start, just before I started this recording, this chair that I'm sitting in, I said to myself, okay, I propped up the chair with some pillows. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to tell you this. Maybe it will make you feel better about whatever this is that you're experiencing, because this reading is going to be heavy anyway, so I'm going to try and make you laugh. So, Cancer, I'm sitting on three cushions, three pillows, because this chair is very deep and I'm very short, and I literally have to stretch myself out sometimes to, like, makes me think of someone sitting in a very big car. They're very short. Well, that's me. Okay, I'm very short. I have to prop myself up in everything. I have to wear high heels to reach things. I have to ask other people to get to things when I cannot, like my son, because I'm very short. Anyway, I don't know if that's going to make you laugh, but every one of us has some type of inadequacy or something that they feel inadequate about. I feel inadequate with the fact that I'm very short, and my daughter has the same issue, okay? And I'm sure every one of us has something that we feel inadequate about. Well, my height. I have an inadequacy about mine. I feel I'm too short. I wish I wasn't. I really wish I could stretch myself. Anyway, so I don't know, but I felt that you, Cancer, you're almost like someone that's in a waiting period or a dry period. Okay, some of you, not all of you. Some of you might feel that they in a waiting period, a dry period, or experiencing something over and over, or a repetitive cycle. I don't know what this is, but it comes through as a loop. Okay, someone that's in a loop, and this loop continues, but it's the same over and over. Okay, this is what I picked up for you, Cancer. And the other thing that I also picked up is someone that, and this is not an insult, okay, I'm not insulting if anyone, yeah, people need to please understand this, that when I do my readings, it's for personal growth. I also learn, and I also had to be hard with myself regarding a lot of things. Otherwise, I wouldn't be the person that I am if I wasn't hard on myself. And sometimes you have to be brutally honest and truthful with yourself about a lot of things in order for we to grow emotionally and mentally. Okay, so I don't want people to take up these readings personally. I'm just here to give guidance. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins, and I was just talking about reflection, and this is what the specific card speaks about, because coins are what you value. Okay, coins are valuable, whether it's in monetary things or it's other types of valuable things like your emotions or your mental well-being. Okay, today it comes across as mental well-being. Okay, mental well-being, it comes across as mental well-being, and someone being reflective about their own mental well-being with this Page of Coins. Because with mental well-being, you will always see these personal coaches, these life coaches that you get, these personal life coaches like Tony Robbins and those people. Okay, uh, um, they will always tell you that in order, these Tony Robbins, there's a lot of life coaches out there, and they make a lot of videos and stuff. They will always tell you, when you want to succeed in life, okay, it's not to invest in outward things. You first have to start with yourself. It starts with self first, okay? And this is what the page is indicating, that manifestation, because the page also speaks of manifestation, okay? This person knows that they need to do the work on themselves to manifest things in their life. Because this is where it starts. It starts with self. Manifestation starts with self. Self-reflection, opportunity comes from working on yourself. Okay? But this individual might feel that, like I said, this person is in a block, in a stagnancy, in a ground dog, because there's a lack of progress here. I don't know. Let's just see where this is going. I strongly get the feeling this is a type of a mental patterning. Okay. There's this other reading that I also spoke about mental patterning before this. I don't know if it's in the Capricorn reading. I'm not sure. But it makes me think of a cartographer. Okay, everybody pronounces it differently. It's a cartographer or a cartographer. It's someone that writes or makes maps. Okay. So this person needs to remap the brain. Okay. Because these, or rewire, okay, remap or rewire the brain, basically. I would say remap your brain. There is like a patterning in your brain, and you need to create a new mind map, okay, or a new mind patterning for something, whatever this might be. Because this is what came through in the meditation. If you We have this tendency, when we grow up, our parents, they, or when you're in school, you get brought up on fairy tales. And these fairy tales tells you about happily ever afters. And it creates an unrealistic expectation of what life is really about. Okay, this happily ever after tales that we grow up with. Okay, Nautilus, intelligence and camouflage. Nautilus is the symbol of beauty and proportional perfection. Appearance is important to those with this totem, but this is not vanity but environment. A nautilus looks one way from above and another from below, making it blend into its surroundings. They have the ability to conserve their living environment and make a safe, comfortable place to be. Okay, what is this? This looks like a bird. I don't even know what this is. This looks like a bird, the beak of a bird, and I don't know what the nautilus is. Okay. Um, I have this animal totem book, and I made copies of the pages, and I cut it up like this, and then I folded it, and I placed it into this box here, because it's easier to take it out like that instead of just going through the book. Okay. So this, I don't know what the nautilus is. Never heard of this. Okay. So anyway, it seems there are animals in this world that I never even heard of, but we learn every day, and this is the beauty of life. Is okay. This is also what's coming through. Beauty is fleeting. Beauty is fleeting. This is the other thing that also came through. Beauty is fleeting. It's better to invest in your mind than your physical appearance. I'm not saying neglect your physical appearance. What I mean is we have the tendency to look at things, okay, physically. Yeah, it says also here. My God, this is so weird. This is exactly what came through the meditation here. Where is this? Here it is. Oh my God. Here it says, this is what came through. Beauty is fleeting, but so is life. Beauty is fleeting, but so is life. I don't know who I'm doing this reading for. And it speaks here that appearance is important to those with this totem. But this is not vanity, but environment. It's about environment. Okay, I have no idea where this reading is going. Okay, I don't know who I'm doing this reading for. Beauty is fleeting, but so is life. Invest in your mind. This is important because this is where your growth lies. I might be talking to a female. Okay, possibly. This person invests a lot in their appearance. Possibly. This person invests a lot in their appearance. And they're not investing in the mental prowess. In other words, I wouldn't say they're not investing in their mind in the right way. Okay, I'm not saying this person is not reading or educating themselves, but the type of education or the type of things that this person teaches themselves or learns is not beneficial to them. So I'm not sure what this is and where this reading is going. Okay, so this is the two things. I said this reading was going to be heavy, so I'm going to go through this very quickly. Happily ever after is only possible, Cancer. Happily ever after doesn't exist. It only exists like it doesn't exist like it does in the fairy tales. It only exists if you work on something, if you invest in something, if you okay, it's the notes in my notes here and in the meditation that came through. Happily ever after can only be possible. The way you create these happily ever after is if you fix the things that are not okay in your life. Okay, fix the things that you feel that are not okay. If you are unhappy about something, you fix it. You don't wait for something. You don't wait for something, you fix it. And this is how you create your happily ever after. It's like life, it's a continuous recreation of things. Okay, a recreation and a re-evaluation and a relearning and a unlearning, and this is what evolution and mental evolution is, or your that's what your understanding of mental evolution involves. This is what psychology also teaches you, okay? That if you want a happily ever after, you have to do the internal work on yourself. You have to fix things in your life, and this is how you create happy moments in your life. It makes me think of, okay, this is surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. Okay, what's coming through is surrender to teachings, surrender to learning, surrender to unlearning certain things. Okay, and this is how you create joy for yourself. This is also what came through. I don't know if this is a religious person that I'm doing these readings for, but there's this quote on in the Bible that says, "Seek and ye shall find, and knock and the door will be opened for you." So what this implies is you will only understand something if you go seek the knowledge for it. If you don't understand something, it's your responsibility to go seek knowledge regarding this thing. If you feel stuck in something and you feel you need help, it's your responsibility to reach out and ask for help. Okay, to reach out, to talk, to speak, to express yourself, etc. Okay. So I'm not sure who I'm picking up here. This individual that I'm talking to, this person needs to create some structures in their life as well, because I strongly get the feeling that this individual that I'm talking to lacks some type of structure. The structure that this person lacks has something to do with a childhood trauma wound. Okay? This person has some type of issue with the structure. I don't know what. You start off the Lilith with the Lilith card. The Lilith is the number 3 card in the major arcana, and it's the Empress card. The Empress is a very fertile and abundant individual. This individual that I'm talking to, this person is a very fertile and independent, oh my gosh, abundant individual. Fertile and abundant individual. Look here. Oh my good Lord. I don't know who this individual is that I'm picking up here. You are Cancer, so it wouldn't surprise me. You are Cancer. Emotionally, you are a very emotional, abundant individual. You are very nurturing because you got the Lilith card, the Ace of Cups, as well as the Queen of Cups. And I strongly get the feeling this is you. You don't have a lack of compassion. You don't have a lack of love and understanding for individuals. It's like you overflow with this, okay? You overflow with this. But there is some type of structure that you need to create, because this specific I don't know why this is coming through. This individual that I'm talking to with this Page of Coins here and the Surrender with Joy, this person comes across as someone that's very clingy. They could have some type of attachment because of a childhood trauma wound, and it makes him a clingy and needy person. It could be, and this is the other thing that also came through. When you study psychology, okay, can you just hold on? I want to go blow my nose quickly. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I have allergies and the wind is blowing outside, so it just makes it worse, and my nose is blocked. So, where was I? This person has some type of childhood trauma wound. And this childhood trauma wound Okay, this is these two things that came through. And this is something that psychologists also talk about. It's almost like, how do I explain this? I want to put it in a nutshell. I don't want to make it, it's already 20 minutes in. You get extreme attachments and extreme aversions, and these things usually stem from your childhood, okay? Because everybody, one of us, has some type of trauma that we experience in our childhood, whether it's from peers, parents, family members, teachers, whatever, and we grow up and it still sits in our psyche, and it affects certain behaviors and how we approach life, okay? And this individual that I'm talking to, this person could either have had a parent that was dismissive and avoidant, okay? And this created some type of anxiousness in this individual with this Queen of Cups. Okay. It's almost like an anxiousness in this individual as an adult. Because I pick up like someone that has dismissive, avoidant attachment and or anxious, preoccupied attachment. Someone that's very clingy and needy and needs repetitive validation. Or someone that's ultra dependent on other people's opinions because they were ignored as a child by a parent. In other words, it's almost like this person, love was used as a reward, and if this child didn't behave, okay, if this child didn't behave, this parent would withhold love. Okay, this is what's coming through. I'm just telling you what's coming through this. I told you this reading was going to be heavy. This person either has dismissive avoidant attachment or anxious preoccupied attachment. Okay, clingy and needy, repeated needs, repeated validation, or they are clingy. But it could be anything that happened in your childhood. You could have been separated from a parent, or there could be either mother or father that wasn't present in your life, and this created this dismissive or anxious preoccupied uh, attachment, okay? Because some parent wasn't consistent in this individual's life. You didn't have a persistent parent. And with this juggler card and this chariot, these two cards, the juggler is a youth, okay? The juggler is a young energy, and it's an energy that the you will see here. This is looks like a young man. He needs to make a choice in which direction he's going to take his life, but he's indecisive, so it leaves this person almost like in a limbo. I said this person was in a limbo and they cannot decide, okay? Because this individual with this magician card is also a very vulnerable individual, and a very vulnerable in the sense that people can easily take advantage of them, okay? Because the magician is also someone that could be very manipulative of people or energies around them. I'm not saying this is you, but I strongly get this is not you. I strongly get the feeling this is the type of energy that you need to avoid and work on to avoid, okay? Because it's going to cause problems in your adult, it's causing problems in your adult life, this dismissive avoidant attachment, or this anxious preoccupied attachment that you have. It makes you indecisive. You have the Eight of Wands and then the Ten of Swords as the next two cards. This man here, we'll see, he's avoiding. He's avoiding. She has the transformational banner, but he's avoiding it. He doesn't want to take it. He's in his head about this. Okay. Then you have the Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Wands and this Ten of Wands, it's like this person is deliberately either delaying something because they putting there's a block, and you are, it's like a boulder, and you placing it in your own way because of this mental patterning. It's a block, okay? I don't know what this is. I don't know exactly what this is that you experience. I am not in your life, okay? But these two cards clearly indicate to me that there's some type of mental block that this individual has. It's some type of childhood trauma wound that this person has. And it makes this person clingy and needy. It makes me think, this is what came through. Okay, I have more notes here. Let's see here. Like I said, the parents were not consistent with emotional security. This could be it. Sometimes the parents withheld something, their love or affection. It's parents that withheld the affection, or it could be a parent that was dismissive, okay? And this is spilled over in this person's adulthood. This could be, but these other scenario also, this is popping up into my head. There's this book that I read. My daughter was at the library and she got this book, okay? And in this book, this family, it's a Second World War book. In this book, this girl, after the war, she's reunited with her mom, and she's very clingy to her mom. And it causes, yeah, Five of Coins. I mean, Five of Wands. Queen of Coins is a very earthy energy, and it comes across as someone that's very clingy, okay? Earthbound and clingy to something. And she's clingy to her mom because she was separated from her mom because she was looking for her mom, and her mom was in a concentration camp. So they were separated, and this caused her that when she was eventually reunited after the war, she was very clingy, and she didn't want to let go of her mom, and she followed her mom everywhere, everywhere. And if her mom wasn't near her, she would go look for her, okay? So this is also a childhood trauma wound, but this was brought on by circumstances, okay, which wasn't the mother's fault. So I'm not saying this person was maybe deliberately harmed by a specific parent. It could just be circumstances, like a parent that was always working. They weren't very present in this child's life because they were working too hard, and this parent maybe was too tired every night to give attention to you. I don't know what this is, okay? For every person it's different, and this is what's causing it. It causes conflict and turmoil in this individual, inside personal conflict, and this is how you end up. This is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is a completion because the Ten speaks of completion. And this is a beautiful card. I love this card because it's harmony. It speaks of family, union, happiness, family, harmony, alignment in the family. And I strongly get the feeling that with this card, it's a relationship with either parent or something, okay? This is a parent, maybe a motherly figure that this individual, okay? Absent mother, possibly. Not, I don't know. I'm going to get a clarifier quickly. Okay. You need to create this fulfillment inside of yourself. Oh, yeah, this is your card. Dedication to the Supreme. Dedicate you to your higher self, to this growth that you need to do so that you don't so that you can at the end of the day step into this Ten of Cups. Okay, because the Ten of Cups speaks of harmony and happiness and alignment, and you are misaligned. Okay, because if you turn this card upside down, it speaks of a broken home. A broken home or a broken marriage. Okay, so there's something that you need to align. Anyway, this is your reading for today. I hope this was helpful. I love you guys, and please take care. Bye.